Hello, governors. That causes nothing but fear, chaos. Welcome to Power.
Hello, it's me, the Ghost House.
Is this on? Hello? Oh, it is. Hello. We're gathered here today to start off the 5th season of a little game I like to call Power. Today, we'll watch a few introductions to people, and soon we'll watch them cannibalize each other. There can only be one. 51 different people have played this game, and yet no one's played it twice. Until now. Tonight, I have brought back 17 of the funniest, craziest, and smartest contestants, all wanting to play the game again. And yet only 14 can make it onto this all-star cast. That is the dilemma. See, with your help, with your vote, you can help cast some of these candidates onto the all-star cast. How? All will be explained in due time. Sit back and enjoy the show. In Season 1, few people really knew what was going on. It was the Wild West. But amongst the chaos, a few interesting ideas emerged, and a few interesting personalities presented themselves. So let's take a look at some of those interesting personalities, the first of which being quite a good social player, who lost the final two by one randomized vote.
Okay, hello. I should be in All-Stars because I lost to a fucking bot, and now I should win and not lose to a bot. Plus, I can be cool. I'll be competitive, and it'll be fun.
Now, if you played on Season 1, I'm quite sure you remember this player, but the question is, does he remember you? Now, this player, he really wanted to win, but he came a little short, and today he is here to pitch his case for why you should vote him onto the cast. But not in English, not in Spanish, not even French. He's here to pitch his case to you in interpretive dance.
You like it when I dance. Y'all bitches never stood a chance. Please watch out while I bag it up. If you got a little cash, I'ma rack it up. Bend it over and touch your toes. Bend it over and drop it down low. Bend it over and touch your toes. Let me see if you can drop it down low.
Hey, did you miss me? I'm the baddest bitch in the building. I came to claim my shit, so pack it up, dumb bitch. Whoa, I'm not aggressive. My competition stay resting. They always sleeping on me, so I came to bring the heat. I'ma drop down and hit the splits, then jump back up and fake it out, sis. Mad cause I'm on a rope, scared cause I'm sending you home. Look at our dry ass weaving her busted up mug. Now look and bow down cause I do it better. They call me AVA, now don't you forget. Don't blink for long cause I'm back for revenge.
You like it when I dance. Y'all bitches never stood a chance. Please bag it up. If you got a little cash, I'ma rack it up. Bend it over and touch your toes. Bend it over and drop it down low. Bend it over and touch your toes. Let me see if you can drop it down low.
I had a plastic heart and crystal scars. Now she leveled up and she going far. You can say what you want and say what you like, but you've been warned, she can rush you on sight. I'm a triple threat and the one to watch. Don't you fall asleep when you're on the clock. I got the stunts and the tricks and the flips and the kicks, and I'm gonna give you hoes when I win. Lick and bow down, I'm doing it better. You can try to keep up, but you know you can never. See, I'm gagging you all when I do whatever. You just mad that I always do it better. See, I try to warn y'all, I honestly did, but y'all just don't listen. Like, what is the issue?
You like it when I dance. Y'all bitches never stood a chance. Watch out while I bag it up. If you got a little cash, I'ma rack it up. Bend it over and touch your toes. Bend it over and drop it down low. Bend it over and touch your toes. Let me see if you can drop it down low.
I just have one more thing to say to you hoes. Bow down to the queen.
Now, this next candidate is currently the only person in power history to have the balls, the lack of self-preservation instinct, to win the Shogun, literal immunity, and make themselves not safe. Now, however you want to spin it, they did end up getting elected president, and are the only person to be Shogun and president simultaneously. So I suppose there is some class.
And action. Sorry, I'm fucking dumb. Hello, as you all know, I'm Phoenix. Season 1, 4th place, villain of the season, and I'm coming back for All Stars, hopefully coming back for All Stars with the help of the audience, and I'm willing to cause some fucking chaos. I'm just gonna say that. Like, last season you saw me just fucking about, but this season, I'm going for the fucking jugular. I don't give a shit who you are, who your nan is, who your mum is. I'm coming for your jugular. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I really want to come back for redemption because I was so close. I ran all of season 1, and I was so close to winning the season, and I got it all the way up to Final 4. But then I lost in the most iconic way, and I lost to a fucking game of chess. 2 fucking rounds. The Shogun was fucking chess, and I was able to tie the votes, and I got out on death chess. So I'm fucking iconic for that. I'm just rubbing my own ego, but I don't give a shit. What you'll be expecting from me in the season is my fucking redemption arc of not being the crazy ass hoe, but I actually want to play the game more and get to know people, because yes, I played the game last season, but I don't think I played it to my best ability I boosted my threat level when I really shouldn't have, and there was a lot of places where I should have gone home, but I didn't. But that's the thing that I regret the most, is being that much of a threat that everybody wants to bring me to the end and cut me right before it. I want to be sat there at the end going like, oh yeah, I was fine, I was so innocent, all this, and then like say to the person, the final Shogun, like, bring me to the end, I did shit in detention because I'm British. but I'm like, little do they know, I'm still behind that scenes working every day. So this is nearly ending 3 minutes, so I'ma head off, and hopefully y'all cast me. Deuces.
Now, the last candidate was a pretty big player, some big moves and whatnot. But this one was one step ahead.
Oh, hi. My name is Ricky, otherwise known as Tomorrow's Hectic. I was the first one of Power, and one of the first production members of Power. So I think I should be rejoining the game by now, because I've been waiting for a good year now, and I've seen most of these people be casted, and most of them fall. I've seen most of the winners be casted. Some winners would be like Fugo and Snowball. Some losers would be like Riptide and Ghostface. And obviously, I have not played in a while, so that's why I want to see how I stand up against these new contestants. So if you would let me be in the final 14 and see how I stand up against some of the players who I played against and some of the players who I didn't play against yet, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for listening to me, and hope you vote for me.
Now, in Season 2, the Wild West was taken advantage of. Its neck was broken, it was left to die and bleed on the side of the road. A few knives and spears stuck into it, shot with a shotgun, poured gasoline over it, set it on fire. It was gone, it was broken. These people in this game, they made me fix the format. Because in a 12-person game, an alliance called the Lucky Seven, 7 people, the majority of the people in the game, formed. And I thought, okay, this alliance is gonna crumble. It did not. So then I watched the most abysmal and ridiculous of steamrolls. They got to the final 6. But you know what? I can't complain, because this season 2, it brought us the best player of all time in this game. The smartest, most calculative, cutthroat player I've ever seen in my entire life. And so today I present before you Panna Cotta Fugo! I'm not actually casting Fugo. Who do you think I am? Like, why were people theorizing that Fugo would be casted? But who I am here to present is someone maybe not as good as I said Fugo was, but still a pretty damn good player. One who pulled off the biggest blindside this game has ever seen. So he convinced someone to drop out of the final Shogun, and then eliminated her right after.
Cast me in All Stars because I'm cool, and that's it. I'm a winner, and I'm cool. So, anyways, yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say, is cast me, vote for me, because I'm a winner and I'm cool.
And now, the master of the Lucky Seven. Previously known as Zack, they would like to now be known as Zinnia.
Hi guys, this is Vent Rat, or just Rat. My case for why I should be voted back in to play in Power Season 5 All-Stars is the effect that I've had on the game as a whole. I played in Season 2, and even though I didn't win, I came pretty close, and the alliance that I created, the Lucky Seven, was so powerful that the entire format of the game had to be changed for future seasons to avoid it happening again. So, that's my case for why I think I should be voted back in to play once again in Power Season 5 All-Stars. Thank you.
Now this next contestant, a minnow among sharks. She may not be the smartest, but she's possibly the sweetest.
Alright, so why should I be added back to the cast? Well, because I'm extremely fucking stupid, and that's probably why I got out. But if you let me back into the cast, you get to see more stupidity stuff happen, and stupidity. Yeah, that's how that works. But if you let me back into the game, then you can just watch all the stupidity go down and maybe laugh because complete fucking stupidity will happen. And yeah, I probably will not be a very smart player, but if you want to watch someone who's great at making stupid decisions, I am your person. I am so bad at decision making. So, oh, and I will also probably make a fool out of myself if you let me back in. So if you want to watch someone just be completely fucking stupid, here I am. Just let me back in. And honestly, I'll be very surprised if I won this game. So, yeah. That's really all I gotta say. And I forget how long this video needs to be. But yeah, if you want someone that is incredibly fucking stupid to make horrible decisions and to play again, then it'll be funny to watch me. Probably. Bye.
Up next, we have an okay, mediocre, so-so, whatever other adjectives you want to use kind of player. One thing's for sure, he's here for redemption. And if he's not already an all-star, he's going to make damn sure that he's an all-star by the end of this season.
The stage is set for my people, yeah. Coming back like a sequel, yeah. So hot, I'm a fever, yeah. Like the white wolf, gonna make you a believer, yeah. I'm running all straight decent, yeah. Like I'm evil Knievel, yeah. Too fast, it's illegal. Call me the underdog, gonna make you a believer, yeah. I don't ever wanna look back. The future's blurry, but the past is a trap. I might be staring at my last chance, but I'm cold-blooded. I'm cold-blooded. Ice in my veins, never gonna run. Venom on my face, fire on my tongue.
Congratulations, you've officially been invited to compete in Power Season 5 All-Stars. The winner of this season will receive $500 and a YouTube show will be made out of this. If you wish to play, accept the invite. I am so happy that I got invited to play this. I mean, literally, this is for $500, and I'm so excited. Like, I really want to win this and just be like, Mom, Dad, I'm going on vacation. See you later. But like, literally find a hotel and then just like literally go to the nearest hotel and spend there for like a night. Most likely what happened. I mean, this is like a Tony like Blanco season again from Survivor season 40, and it's like we've waited a year for the Super Bowl to happen, and now it's like we're here. We've waited for All-Star, and now there's like one of the biggest prizes here, and we're all playing for our lives. When I got invited, I was excited, but I also did question, why was I invited? I'm one of the oldest players. To be honest, from my season, I was really good with comms. But I really wasn't active. So it was like in the minimum. So like, to me, it was like, do I really deserve it? Do I don't really deserve it? But now I'm here. And as this may confuse you, I want to say why I'm doing this. I just don't want to make history just for Power Season 5 All-Stars. I want to make history for myself and to everyone else out there. I want to prove myself that whatever placement I get besides first place, that I deserve it. And that I've worked, that I am going to work hard for my placement and do the best that I can. Even though it's been so long since I played, I'm gonna do the best that I can to win. I want to prove to everyone else out there I really am a fighter. I really will do the best that I can. So I hope you vote for me to play in this. And why? Because if you really want to fight, that's why you should vote for me. Thank you.
We'll be back after these short messages. Have you ever eaten at a Subway? No? Well, you should. Just look at this delicious sub. Does this not make your mouth salivate? You want to taste the sub, don't you? You could go to Subway and you could taste the sub, but what are you doing not being at Subway? You could only taste the sub at Subway. Go to Subway, buy the sub, eat the sub, eat fresh. Beans! I sell beans. Do you like beans? I'm sure you do. Everybody likes beans. You know how many people like beans? People like beans so much that we just got this random guy off the street to tell us how much he likes beans. Beans. In conclusion, you should buy Bush's black beans. And we're back. So, since you've been here for quite a while, I suppose I could disclose to you how this casting process is going to work. So, we got our 17 candidates, right? But only 14 can make it onto the cast. And with your votes, you'll help cast 6 of these candidates onto the All-Star cast. Then I myself, the host of the show, I get my pickings too. I myself, I will cast 6 other candidates onto the All-Star cast. There's 2 more spots. There's 5 candidates left out of the loop. At this point, they will get the chance to take fate into their own hands. Now, how are they going to take fate into their own hands? They're not going to find out until they get there. In Season 3, I added a new title to the game, other than the Shogun or the President, and this was the Arsonist. This thing was born out of anarchy. It made the safe unsafe, and the unsafe safe. Turned the game upside down. Those with power couldn't go after this. I crafted it for chaos, and it delivered. We also saw this season the emergence of the speed round and the elimination meeting. And despite all these changes to the game, it cannot be denied that this cast was excellent. And so let's look at some of these excellent players. The first of which being a British man with a ridiculous amount of endurance, both socially and competitively.
think that I should be voted back onto Power Season 5 because I will give the audience the best entertainment ever. I also happen to be pretty good at challenges, and in Power Season 3 I managed to come third when there was a giant pre-game team beforehand. So I think with my knowledge of survivability and how this game runs, I feel like I'd be the best person for you to vote back onto the Power Season 5. Okay, thank you.
Now there is this legendary alliance called Hex Supremacy, a duo of two people dominating the game behind the scenes, slowly gaining more and more power until it came down to the final 6 where they went back to back to back to back shoguns. No one could take them out, and they made the final 2. Now unfortunately for one half of this duo, the other half couldn't make it.
Hi, my name is Samo. I am 21 years old. I am a college student in Texas. And I am also current Power Season 3 winner. And this is me. And I guess, quote unquote, applying for Power All Stars. Why should you cast me? That's a great question. Well, I've already got a great track record with the previous Power season I was in. I basically knew the entire cast, or at least 60% of the cast, and managed to use that to my advantage for as long as I could. And even though they all knew that I was probably the best player there, they still kept me around. And I was able to use them to better my game and also keep me in a position of power for a long time. I'm a very strategical thinker. I'm pretty social, so I feel like that really keeps me in the running in orgs. I am a 7-time org winner, so I have a pretty good track record so far. And let's make this win number 8. So, cast me. Thanks.
Here we got one of the victims of the Hex Supremacy Alliance. Someone who was kinda indirectly screwed over when the speed round consumed their closest ally. Consume.
Hi, I don't know what I'm doing here, but, I want to play in Power Season 5, so I'm making this video. It's currently 5 p.m. I want to sleep. My sleep schedule's terrible. Help. But, yeah, I haven't, prepared a script or anything like other people. I really just want to play Power again. Power is a super fun org. Daniel's a great host, except when he isn't, just when he bullies me. But I think I played a great game in Power Season 3, and I've been able to spectate Power Season 4, so I kind of know how the format works a bit better. Because, gosh, my strategy from Season 3 would never work. I've come up with an entire new strategy and stuff. So I'm prepared to play. I'm prepared to play if you guys do vote me in, which I would very much appreciate. I'd try my best, but I'm just here to have fun. $500 is a lot of money, but it doesn't really matter, because how the heck is Daniel going to give me $500 anyways? I doubt he even has it. I really doubt it. I don't believe he has that much money. Well, at least a throwaway. I think I can play a much better game than I did in Season 3. Like I said, my Season 3 strategy was not good. It was not good for what the org is and how it works. So I plan on changing that a lot And also, hopefully there won't be speed rounds, Daniel. Ace getting out in that just screwed me over so badly, which I wasn't able to adapt properly, so still me to blame. But yeah, I won 1 Shogun and 1 Arsonist comp, which ain't too shabby. I just like back to, they're both speed rounds, so like that's really a win. Yeah, I think I could play much better. Hopefully I can win comps. I've been on a comp losing streak for a very long time since that org. Gosh, that's not gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm like almost at my time limit, so yeah, vote me to win. I just want to play, please. I beg of thee. Okay, bye.
This one thinks he's funny. I mean, you can be the judge of that.
Hello, it is I, Air is Air, from Power Season, it was 3. I have been recently invited to play in Power Season 5 All-Stars. Now, what's a season without someone to be funny is your main question. You have to ask yourself. Now you see, I'm pretty funny. And fucking Power Season 3, I was pretty comedical. Fuck. Now, if you were to vote me in, that would be so funny. Because without me, the season's gonna fucking suck. Like, it is going to actually suck. So, let me drink my potion of, I don't know what potion this is. But vote me in. And if you don't, balls, they're coming off. Your balls are getting fucking chopped off. But yeah, vote me in. Yeah, just vote me in. I'll be funny. I don't even know. Like, I just want to play and be president and, like, fucking start communism and wipe out everyone. That'd be funny. But yeah, yeah, vote me in. Oh fuck, where's that go? My final message. Oh, those fell. My final message to you is the Victini plushie. Yeah, vote me. I just want to fucking do something. I'm bored. All right, thank you. I'm gonna do a Fortnite default dance now. Vote me in so I don't have to do this shit again. And I'll talk about cereal again. Yeah. Fuck.
So we had a bit of a Greek tragedy. Season 4. It was depressing, to say the least. But it brought back the people who made it bearable. The decent players and whatnot. The first of which is actually one of, if not the best player of all time. Who had an endgame run that... I'll just let him explain himself. It was ridiculous. But anyway, the limit I gave you was 3 minutes. Some people send me 3 minutes, 30 seconds. I let it slide. 4 minutes? Kind of pushing it. I gotta call it out. All let him do is explaining. I'll just... Bye.
Alright guys, I'm Furret. Welcome to my Power Season 4 All-Stars audition tape. Okay, so I'm just supposed to tell you guys why you should vote me in to Power All Stars this season. Okay, I just want to start with, so we all know I won Power Season 4, so that's your first reason to bring me back. We all know I'm capable of winning, and every org gets a double winner eventually. Why not speed up the process? I can go two in a row. I don't really care. I'm gonna be eating Ritz crackers this whole time because I don't really, yeah, I'm hungry. Regarding my gameplay, I'm just gonna go over a quick summary of what I did last season, and we'll see if it entices you. So early on, I was in the Major Alliance, Fallout New Vegas. Me, Fuggles, Wonderland, and Bad Name. Bad Name died early on. And then Final 8, I think it is. Final 8 is when I really started to pick it up. I believe it is Final 8. The round Fuggles dies. They throw a Shogun to me to try. That's their way to seal the deal, because they know I won't go after Wonderland because they think I have no clue what's going on. Yeah, so they give me Shogun and I have the power for a week. Easy. Fuggles goes home on my week, which was a huge bummer for me. This is where I take a step back. I realize what's going on, and I realize I've been being played this whole time, and that's when I turned it around. Final 6. We go into Final 6. There's a 3-person alliance, the trio alliance that got into the season early. There's me and Max, the duo alliance, and Xander. And also, I would like to say, I predicted the duo twist before the season even started in my audition tape. It's in the Hall of Fame, not Hall of Fame, the Power Rankings. But yeah, I'm in there. I predicted the twist before the season even started. So I knew there was a trio going in. I didn't know they were the trio. I just knew the three of them were working together. So when one of them, I think it was Wonderland or William, wins Shogun, there's nothing I can do. However, they vote Max president. So now Max gets to pick from the three of us, me, Xander, and him, who to put up for elimination. I convinced Max to put himself up for elimination, and I convinced the main people to vote Xander off. Going into Final 5, I believe one of them wins again. I think it's William. No, it was Echo, I think. I don't remember who won. It's been a pretty long time. One of them wins. This should seal my fate, right? So I get put up for elimination against Max, and then I convince the three people to let me go to Final 4 as their 4th place. They vote off Max. I win the Final 4 comp. I send Wonderland home. I win the Final 3 comp, which was detention. Lasted like, 5-6 hours? I stayed the entire time. Yeah, I won that. I send William home. I take Echo, who I knew the jury liked him the least, to FTC, and I win. So, there's my Season 4 game. What am I going to do Season 5? So, here's my challenge to you. I encourage you all to vote all the best players back in that house, just so I can eliminate them all. I don't care who I'm against. I'm getting back. I'm getting back. We all know I'm coming back in the game, and I'm gonna beat every single player and become the first double winner. That is my promise to you. Why you should vote me. My gameplay is good. My strategy in Season 4 was good. I am there for the only reason I applied for Season 4 is because it was a TV show. I am here for the TV drama. If you want the season to be fun, any fun at all, vote me back in the house. That's all I can really say. Final notes. I'll end with a quote from Allison from Big Brother All-Stars. Love me or hate me, either way I'm on your mind. That is my final words to you. And I will see you back in the All-Stars house after I get voted back in. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
So this one came back into the game by default because there was a comeback. He was the only one that actually wanted to come back. And he did pretty good on his second run around the block. But it wasn't good enough to win, apparently. It was okay. Pretty good.
I'm a modern man, a man for the millennium. I'm digital and mostly smoke-free. A diversified, multicultural, postmodern deconstruction that is anatomically correct and politically incorrect. I've been uplinked and downloaded. I've been inputted and outsourced. I know the upside of downsizing and the downside of upgrading. I'm a high-tech lowlife, cutting-edge, state-of-the-art, bi-coastal multitasker, and I can give you a gigabyte in a nanosecond. I'm new wave, but I'm old school, and my inner child is outward bound. I'm hot-wired, heat-seeking, warm-hearted, cool customer, voice-activated, and biodegradable. I interface with my database. My database is in cyberspace, so I'm interactive. I'm hyperactive, and from time to time, radioactive. Behind the 8 ball, ahead of the curve, riding the wave, dodging the bullet, pushing the envelope. I'm on point, on task, on message, and on drugs. I've got no need for coke and speed. All I need is weed indeed. I've got no urge to binge and purge. I'm in the moment, on the edge, over the top, and under the radar. A high-concept, low-profile, medium-range ballistic missionary. A streetwise smart bomb. A Top Gun bottom feeder. I wear power ties. I tell power lies. I take power naps. I run victory laps. I'm a totally oncoming Bigfoot slam dunk rainmaker with a proactive outreach. A raging workaholic, a working rageaholic, out of rehab and in denial. I've got a personal trainer, a personal shopper, a personal assistant, and a personal agenda. You can't shut me up, you can't dumb me down, because I'm tireless and I'm wireless. I'm an alpha male on beta blockers. I'm a non-believer and overachiever, laid back but fashion forward, upfront, down home, low rent, high maintenance, supersized, long-lasting, high definition, fast acting, oven ready, built to last, hands on, footloose, knee jerk, head case, pretty maturely post traumatic, and I've got a love child that sends me hate mail. But I'm feeling, I'm caring, I'm healing, I'm sharing, a supportive, bonding, nurturing primary caregiver. My output is down, but my income is up. I took a short position on the long bond, and my revenue stream has its own cash flow. I read junk mail. I eat junk food. I buy junk bonds, and I watch trash sports. I'm gender specific, capital intensive, user friendly, and lactose intolerant. I like rough sex. I like tough love. I use the F word in my emails, and the software on my hard drive is hardcore, but no soft porn. I bought a microwave at a mini mall. I bought a minivan at a mega store. I eat fast food in the slow lane. I'm toll-free, bite-sized, ready to wear, and I come in all sizes. Fully equipped, factory authorized, hospital tested, clinically proven, scientifically formulated, medical miracle. I've been pre-washed, pre-cooked, preheated, pre-screened, pre-approved, pre-packaged, post-aided, freeze-dried, double-wrapped, vacuum-packed, and I have an unlimited broadband capacity. Basically, I'm a rude dude, but I'm the real deal. Lean and mean, cocked-locked and ready to rock, rough, tough, and hard to bluff. I take it slow, I go with the flow, I ride with the tide. I've got glide in my stride, driving and moving, sailing and spinning, jiving and grooving, wailing and winning. I don't snooze, so I don't lose. I keep the pedal to the metal and the rubber on the road. I party hardy, and lunchtime is crunch time. I'm hanging in, there ain't no doubt, and I'm hanging tough. Also, my name's Will. Yeah, that's about it.
So many victims of the speediest of rounds.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Fuggles, and I played a survivor called Strength, only it was not actually Survivor, it was called Power. I was very good at comms during the season I played. I think I won 4 positions of power, but unfortunately I was stopped by one of my trigger words, Nene. My triggers also include Cotton Eye Joe, Speed Round, Echo, and The Circle. I've also found out that I'm accepted in 2 Power All-Stars, which is very cool and very interesting, but that's only if I make it. I might even hit the Nene myself, although that will trigger my worrying PTSD. All I know is, if there's Echo, his ass is fucking going. So, this is my letter to ask you to vote me to join the game. Why should I join the game? Well, I'm a water girl. Sometimes I'm even Kisu, but in reality, I am Fuggles. You need Fuggles in the game because I am interesting and I love cheese. Jesus Christ, I love Furt. He has a massive throbbing cock. I can't wait to go down on him if I... Alright, now that I've talked a bit about that, I need to talk about my pre-game relationships, because Dan is forcing me, and he's a criminal. You see, there are a few players I've played with before who can make it to this cast. Most importantly, Air, Yushki, and Furet. Me and Furet are good friends because we're hog riders at heart, and I know Air and Yushki in real life. In fact, they're probably my best friends. However, I will say that somehow me and Yoshiki just fucking hate each other in orcs. I'm not sure why. Other people that I know from before the season started include Samo, Riptide, and a bunch of other fucking people. In fact, Riptide hosted my very first org, in which I didn't realize I had to DM people, and I got quickly voted off. But seriously, I will know possibly virtually anyone in this cast. Invite your mothers to the cast even. I will nail each one of them one by one. I obviously know them. In conclusion, I hope my speech is really convincing. I really hope so. Anyways, I just realized it's drip o'clock. Don't get soaked and don't get poked. Goodbye, people who want to put people in power. I hope my speech is convincing, especially the first part. I hope you enjoy the games I am playing, and I hope you vote me to join the All-Star. Goodbye.
Puggles, I heard you got a list of trigger words. I think I heard speed round, but I think I also heard Nene. If I heard Nene correctly.
Y'all should be voting for me for the sole reason because I said so. Plain and simple.
This one got removed for not voting, and I had food poisoning one of the times, and he was grounded the other, and I kind of felt bad. So when he got ungrounded, he was like, what the... It was kind of too late at that point. So I gave him Trusted Spectator, but he kind of messed that up. We call him the Criminal. But he wants to play again.
Sorry, it's been a rough few months. I mean, since I killed Colt Wars.
Okay, I'm waiting for the punchline.
There's no punchline. It's not a joke.
You're serious, aren't you? You're telling us you killed that young server?
Hmm?
And why should we believe you?
Nothing left to lose. Nothing can hurt me anymore. My life is nothing but a comedy.
Let me get this straight. You think killing that server was funny?
And I'm tired of pretending it's not. Comedy is subjective, Ghost. Isn't it? That's what they say. All of you. The system that knows so much, you decide what's right or wrong, the same way you decide what's funny or not.
Okay, I think I might understand you. Did you do this to start a movement? To become a symbol?
Come on, Ghost. Do I look like the kind of name that would start a movement? I killed those guys because they were awful. Everybody's awful these days. It's enough to make anyone crazy.
Okay, so that's it. You're crazy. That's your defense for killing a young server.
Why is everyone so upset about this server? If it was my server dying on your sidebar, you'd scroll right past me. I pass your server every day and you don't notice me. What? Because Ray went and cried about them on VC?
You have a problem with Ray too?
Yes, I do. Have you ever seen what it's like out there, Ghost? Have you ever leave the org chat? Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore. Nobody thinks what it's like to be the other guy. You think men like Ray ever think about anybody but themselves? They don't. They think that we're all just sit here and take it like good little boys. That we won't go werewolf and go wild.
You finished? I mean, it's so much self-pity, Bad Name. You sound like you're making excuses for killing this young server. Not everybody. And I'll tell you, not everyone is awful.
You're awful, Ghost.
Or really, how am I awful?
playing my video, inviting me on the show. You just wanted to make fun of me. You're just like the rest of them.
You don't know the first thing about me, pal. Look what happened because of what you did, what it led to. There are riots out there. 2 production members are just so depressed. And you're laughing. You're laughing. Someone was offended today because of what you did.
Another joke, Ghost.
No, I think we've had enough of your jokes. I don't think so.
When you cross a mentally ill loner with a server that abandons him and treats him like trash, I'll tell you what you get. You get what you fucking deserve.
Well, it's kind of ironic that the ghost host is now a ghost. But anyway, in the description of this video, you will find a Google form where you can vote these candidates into the game. You get 6 votes, you can vote for 6 different people, you can vote for the same person 6 different times. However you want to split it, it's up to you. Also, in the description of this video, you will find a Discord server. Now, if you want your vote to count, you're going to have to be in that Discord server when I count the vote. I'm going to make an exception for a couple people, but if I don't tell you, you're not the exception. Happy voting!